All right. Well, happy Friday. Welcome on in. How you guys doing? Tell me about your weeks. I hope it's been really good. Nothing crazy, I hope you've gotten time for yourself, relaxing, all that fun stuff. I hope you've been like super productive. That's always a good thing. That's always a good thing. So I hope you guys have had good weeks. Today is Friday. I know we had planned for like Stardew and stuff, but we missed Wednesday, and I wanted to get crafty. I wanted to be uh creative, so I think we can make today that day. I always think that's a good thing, right? My other plan was to give you guys that are here a lovely sneak peek of some stuff that's going to happen next month, which is really exciting because next month, if you didn't know, we're doing the St. Jude Play Live charity event all month long. We're going to be raising money. We're going to be doing shenanigans. We're going to be making crafts. We're going to be playing games. We're going to be just, having a good time and hopefully raising a ton of money for St. Jude because I like the organization. And I think we had so much fun last year. So one of my goals then is to raise as much as we did last year, and then hopefully we can surpass that. That is like my ultimate goal. Now is it crazy? Probably. Am I gonna do it anyways? Of course. Of course we are, because you gotta shoot high, right? With these things, you gotta go crazy. You gotta have some fun with it. But I have been working on incentives. I'm gonna pull it up for myself so I can at least see what I have. I have been working on incentives and goals and fun things. I haven't released it yet to you guys. I've been like sitting here going, is this exactly what I want? I don't want to like tell them something and then I'm like, I'm gonna change it. But I mean, I guess we could change it. We could always like go, oh, that actually would be a better idea, or something like that would be more fun, etc., etc. But I think we came up with some good ideas. It's pretty much like the theme is just to bring out your inner child if you're not a kid. Just to be a kid and remember being a kid and bringing that to all the kids at St. Jude who deserve to have a childhood and to continue on into their adulthood as well. And that's kind of like the whole idea with St. Jude is to help them, right? So that's where I'm going with this one because I liked their logo. They have like this like logo they do every year, the play for more than bragging rights. Like it's colorful. They have like the designs in the background, kind of like reminds me of like the 90s, like those crazy carpets and stuff, like if you go to an arcade. And I was like, yes, we're going with that. We're running with it. We're rolling with it. Let's go with it. So I have like all the colors and I think it's gonna be kind of silly. The box that they gave me had like some stuff in it, so we got like some googly eyes we're gonna be using. We'll probably do some of the Mad Libs. It's gonna be fun, I think. We do have to paint. Oh, that's something we should have done. Hold on, let me show you. We do have to paint the canvas they gave me, and it's so cute. It's a little rocket with like the stars and stuff, and then there's like the moon and the earth. I like this. I think it's super cute. They even gave you like little paints to do it with. We should do this. And this one is art by St. Jude cancer survivor Tade. And I just love that it's actually art by the kids. So that makes me extremely happy that I get to have art by one of the kids from St. Jude. But we'll definitely have to paint that one together. What colors did they give me? Red, yellow, blue, green, white, and black. We'll have to see if that would work. I'm like, I guess if I mix the colors, I feel like there's not enough colors here. I'm just gonna grab my acrylics and we're just gonna use those. Oh man. But I feel like I am going insane this past week because I'm like trying to make sure that I have all the stuff set up for St. Jude, like, and then I'm like trying to craft things and make sure all of our crafting stuff is ready, and then I'm also doing a lot of editing for my podcast, and I'm like, and I'm going crazy. So that's where I'm at today. It's my headspace. Welcome to my headspace. I figured a couple of the things I had it planned for today. So, one, we have the Cal, which I'm going to dub the craft along instead of the crochet along, only because the way it's going to be done, it is a tapestry crochet, not necessarily meaning that it's going to be like a tapestry you hang or something like that, right? But it's just the way that it's made. You could crochet it, you could knit it, you could cross stitch it, you could, I'm trying to think of other things. Get really creative with it. Hi, Harvey. Because I'm going to be giving you pieces of the, oh my gosh, my brain. I'm going to give you pieces of the picture, and we're going to make each like row together. And that's going to be the Cal. So you're going to get sections of it. And you'll make it from the bottom up. And my plan for what I'm making with the tapestry crochet is going to be a lapgan. So it's going to be actually the crochet, and it's going to be a lapgan, and it's going to have this picture on it. And there's going to be, I'm going to probably add like a border and stuff like that. And one of the things I really do need to make sure, because it's not like that big, I'm like, unless I do it like C2C, I'm going to have to check my gauge. And so I can let you guys know, like, oh, hey, this is the yarn I'm using, which I have on my desk, and I'll show you guys all the colors. And all of these tools I'm going to put into a document for Sunday. Sunday, it's going to drop the tools for everything. So that's going to be when all of that comes out. And then each Sunday after that, I'm going to reveal and give you guys each piece of the chart. Yeah, and it's going to be exciting. And if you don't finish it by the end of the month, don't worry about it. It's okay. You'll have the whole thing then, and you can do whatever the hell you want. I'm going to try. It's going to be my challenge to finish it by the end of the month. Hopefully I can. That is my ultimate goal. My plan is to finish it. But besides the Cal, we do have like other crafty stuff that I'm thinking of doing, which I'm really excited about too. And we'll get to those. We'll talk about it. We'll get to that. But I don't know. I was like, I really don't know what I want to do today. I have so many things. I have the stuff that I want to make next month, but I'm like, I can't make that today. I do have my Tunisian crochet sweater that I'm still working on, so I was like, okay, maybe we'll work on that. I'm like, there's stuff I want to do with clay. I'm like, we could do the diamond painting. There's so much stuff that we could do that I'm just like completely overwhelmed. But I think we're doing all right so far. But I'm just really excited about next month, and that's why I'm like, I'll talk to you guys about it. You get your sneak peek if you're here. You get a sneak peek as to like all the different crafts and ideas that we have. So it's gonna be great. Hello, Andy. Welcome on in. What are we making today? I don't know. We're talking about it, right? I have a crochet along, or like a craft along, that I'll be doing next month. So I'm actually thinking about making a gauge square, which is like telling you how much, or like what size and what yarn you're gonna be using for the actual whole thing. So I might actually work on that one, but still. Hi, cutie. I'm gonna bring a new friend in a few minutes. I would love that. Let's go. We love new friends here. I wouldn't mind that. Oh my gosh, you're very interesting. I mean, so if you missed it, May for me and for a lot of people and a lot of like streamers is going to be St. Jude Play Live. And I'm going to be raising money all month long. So I'm trying to come up with like a bunch of different stuff and crazy things that we can do together. And now I'm like since that's like my focus, I'm just like, I don't know what I want to do today. I don't know, because I'm like, I have all these other craft ideas that I want to wait. It sucks, but it's fun. It's a good thing at the same time. Hello, small one. Welcome on in. Hello. How are you doing? I'm gonna scooch just a little bit. I'm like, green screen, I'm like over here. Not green screen, I'm like all the way over here. It's obnoxious. Anyways. You're good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I'm a little overwhelmed, a little stressed, trying to get as much stuff as I can. I did, yeah. We did hit that. We're kind of bouncing back and forth right now. But yeah, I did hit that last month. It was pretty cool. Yeah. Um Make that one more.
Hey.
Well, Rafferty, is that how you say that? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for that follow. How are you doing? Hello. Are you Andy's friend? Welcome, Andy's friend. Can't wait for summer vacation. Same, look, same. Andy, do I have to time you out? No, I'm just kidding. It's okay. Do I have to? Oh my gosh. You guys are silly. Well, welcome, new friend. I'm glad you got to join us today. You're gonna time him out? Yeah, okay. Good luck. Help me, I'm being held hostage by Andy. Oh, okay. I mean, it's not too bad. It's Andy, you know. Then again, it is Andy. Nah, it's okay. Lies, he can leave whenever. He chooses to stay, you know. That's also a good point. I would never. Oh my god. I mean, I would expect it. 100%. Expectations high on you doing that. Not gonna lie. Oh man, you guys are so goofy. SOS. Oh no. Well, hey, Rafferty. Question, are you a crafter? Are you a gamer? Tell me a little bit about yourself if you feel like sharing. If you don't, it's okay. Today I'm crafting, but we do also game here. We have a good time. Andy. Another fun friend gamer. I like it. Yes. Oh my gosh. You guys are throwing me off. Well, hey. The whole plan next month will be lots of games, lots of crafting, lots of streaming, and lots of donations, I'm hoping. Yes, that's on you guys. So I'm hoping for lots of donations. Don't listen to Andy. Okay, I won't. I cannot perceive Andy anymore. Andy is just gone. Pumpkin survival zombie games. Ooh. Zombie games are so fun. See, I like 7 Days to Die. I kind of wish there would be some more updates to that one. I want it to be like, you know, more, but it's enjoyable. It's a fun one. I like that one. I keep wanting to play more of that. Ashton and I started another save not too long ago. She's been on freaking vacation though forever, so now I'm like having to wait on all my fun games. I've heard about Project Zomboid. I've heard about that one. See, that one sounds fun. Where is she? Off in her own little world. Rude. You're trying to learn it? I would love it. See, I have had so many people come in here and go, you need to get this game. You need to get this game. Oh, what was the one that Mole had just told me about? A game that I think was also a zombie game that he's like, you have to get this one. I think it was like, there was DayZ, and then there was another one, and I'm just like, you guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. Dead Island 2. That is what he was telling me about. That's one. Yes. Yes. Who even is she? Who does she think? I know. It's ridiculous. Left 4 Dead. Oh, beautiful classic. I do love Left 4 Dead. I do like that one. I think I have that on the Xbox with me. Maybe we could play that next week. It'd be like a throwback type of deal. Are we friends on Steam? I don't know. Are we? Yes. Yes, we are, Andy. Yes, we are. I'm just invisible because I like to be, you know, unperceived as well. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, good. I was like, did my mom text me? No, we're fine. She's like, was asking me for help right before stream, so I was like, oh boy. You know, it's actually kind of funny. I know, like, all of a sudden we went from crafting to talking about games, which is always what happens on crafting streams. We craft and we talk about video games. What did you just do? Andy! Andy! That's too sweet. I must decline. I don't want it. Go away. Get out of here. You're so mean. Do I have to? Oh, that was so sweet. Okay, if anybody doesn't understand what's happening right now, Andy just gifted me Project Zomboid, so I'm gonna guess that means I'm gonna have to play this, soon. And it was for hitting 1K. That's really sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, fine. Here, look. I hit the button. I hit it. I do like zombie games, though. They're fun. I guess you will. Zombie survival 2D game. Yes, let's go. All the shenanigans. All the craziness with that one. Oh my gosh. You owned it already? Isn't that how it is? Sometimes you want to get your friend a gift and you're like, oh, you already have that? But I wanted to get you it. That was supposed to be for me. I've done that before, 100%. Oh my gosh. But thank you. And I would love to play. So hell yeah, let's go. I'll probably be horrible at it at first. I don't know if I'll get better at it, but I'm gonna try. I will try. Noggin. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I don't know what else. Do I have more things? Gaming-wise? Oh! I was gonna say this right before you did that and it popped up on my screen. I was like, what is this? Because, like, zombie games, I've been, like, looking for a good alien game. Like, not aliens, like, you know, but, like, something with, like, alien abduction, like aliens and, like, having to fight aliens and stuff. And I forgot about this game that is going to be coming out soon. Or it did come out? I'm, like, trying to figure out if it actually came out because I thought it was supposed to come out this year. And, it's killing me. Let me see. Gray Hill Incident, that one. See, I think it's only wishlistable right now. And, oh, it's coming out on June 9th. See, I'm excited about that one because it's gonna be like a horror alien survival game. I'm excited about it. It's like classic looking. Have I seen the new World of Wards game? I haven't seen that one. No. The one I'm talking about looks good. It's like an alien survivor. Yeah, that's what it says. It says survival horror. It's called Gray Hill Incident. Survival horror game about classic alien invasion. That's their description of it. Which is like, yes, this is actually something I've been looking for. Thank you. So I'm hoping I can win one because I actually was trying to get into their giveaway the other day, but I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for that one to come out. So it's zombies, some aliens, we got dinosaurs. Can you mate with them? Andy, you would ask that. I don't know. They might try with you. So you might have to be kind of careful with that one. I guess you could just enjoy it. Is it Slenderman and Alien then? Ooh, Slenderman does always look like classic Alien, right? He's just like super tall and like has that like shape and everything, but he doesn't have the big black eyes. You know, he doesn't have an alien spaceship as far as we know. Oh my gosh, cute suit man knows how to style. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so all of the different games coming out, all of the different ones that I want to get, you guys have keep trying to push me, and now I have a new game. Ridiculous. But thank you. Thank you. Oh man, I guess I should get to showing you guys the actual colors and stuff for the Kale, so you get your little peek, and then if you guys actually want to join me on this, You already know, and then Sunday I'll have the actual, like, full list with, like, the gauge and everything, pushed out on Discord, and I'll probably put it out, like, Instagram? I would. Instagram, or, like, I'll see if I can put that somewhere else as well. Maybe I'll just put it on my Google Docs, and I'll just put the link everywhere. We'll see. Yay, new game! I always like getting new games. They're fun. They're so fun. And then when they're on sale, it's just like, yes, I will buy that now. Because I could buy like 5 for the price of 1, and then I'm happy. Okay. So, St. Jude, Play Live. What is the word I want? Themed craft along. Let's talk about it. Hi, Flurfy! Welcome on in. How are you? How was your week? How was your Friday? What is up? Unicorn! Yes. Yes, we have a unicorn. That's right. Welcome to chaos. Honestly, though, Andy's here, so there's 100% chaos. I'm here, so there's also 100% chaos. So does that mean it's 200% chaos? Yes. Yes. Okay. I actually have my notebook here because I'm like trying to make sure that I write everything down and I know what I'm doing. Because no, I haven't written it down yet because I'm behind. Because when am I not? Because I'm all over the place trying to like get everything to work out. Now, for this kale, we have 7 colors, which sounds like a lot. It doesn't technically have to be that if you don't want it to be. I'll let you guys choose, but I would say 3 minimum. Well, 2 minimum, 3 would be better. All the colors, even better, just saying. Still sick on day 3 of having no voice, but you're still fighting, so wahahaha. You know what? Good on you. I'm glad you're still fighting. I'm sad that you don't have a voice, but you can text to me and I can read it and I can give you a voice and it's perfect. I do hope you start feeling better though soon. Unicorn air hugs. Yes. That's right. You can listen better and find out all the goss. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I guess I could switch screens so you guys can see my desk and I can show you what's happening. Okay. And then don't we'll talk about the basket I have over here. This little fun little basket has goodies in it that we'll be working on probably next Wednesday, honestly. I'm not gonna be able to stop myself, but we'll be working on that next Wednesday. That fun little project. I'm gonna move it this way so you can see more. Okay. First up, the main color, right, of like the whole thing, which is like the background, the base, whatever you want to call it. It's like a black, right? So this is the one I have. Now, it's not a full black. You can see all the gray undertones to it. So it's actually kind of like speckly, which I like. So it's not fully black. It's like a dark gray speckle type of deal. It's like charcoal. That's the base. That is what I'll be using. You could do something else if you hate crocheting with black, if you hate knitting with black, if you hate using black anything. Don't worry about it. You can change to white if you want to. You can make it a color if you want to. It's totally up to you. But this, I'm going to show you what I'm using just to get you settled in on your colors. You miss the gossip? You think you're gonna go crazy if you can't go outside in a few days? You need to see people? Oh no. You sound like an extrovert. The only I'll miss you guys, which I think counts as missing people. But I'm definitely still an introvert. Like, oh, we'll go out. We have like events at like by the big city near us a lot, and we'll go to those and stuff, and after a while we're like, okay, that's enough people for today, let's leave and we can go relax. That's definitely me. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna go with, let's see, so I'm gonna color 1 black. I have it as like a charcoal. And for mine, I am using a 4 or worsted yarn. But depending on what you want this to end up being, you could make it into a tapestry, you could make it into a blanket, you could make it into a pillow, a little cross-stitch design. It's kind of up to you. What I'm doing, lapgan. Small lapgan, you know, just easy to throw on over your lap at the desk. I think that's the easiest way I can come up with it. You miss seeing people, you know, people you don't know can stay inside until you're done being out. Yeah, exactly. That I understand when you miss someone that you know. Yes, yes. You could call the police to come to your house if you want to see people. Oh my gosh. Don't you start getting people into raids, Andy. How dare you? How dare you threaten our flirf with this? Okay. But ta-da! Base color. Now, I guess kind of spoiler-ish. Main color for the words, white. So color 2 is white. Ta-da! And the thing is I'm doing with this, because it is a tapestry crochet, is I'm gonna have like multiple balls of these. Now, if you have a specific way of doing your own tapestry crochet, if you want to just like hide the yarn throughout the whole thing, go for it. I'm gonna try a different way. It's gonna probably be a naughty mess. I'm just gonna have to like move stuff over all the time, but it's gonna work. It'll be okay. Always good to know there are options. Always. Yeah, you need all the options, right? Thanks for the lurk, Andy. I appreciate you, bud. You crazy bean. All right, so those are like the two technically like main colors, right? And then there's the embellishment colors, which makes it all bright and colorful and fun and brings in all the St. Jude colors that they used in their logo this year. So we'll go with color 3, which is going to make this one fall. So I'm gonna start in color order. Red. Now I think theirs is a bit more pinky, so you could do like a pink or a red. Or like if you want to do like, you're like, I hate red, I'm not using red at all, also fine. But I'm using red, or their color is kind of like a pinky red. Then we have our 4th color, which is going to be yellow. Let me just like write these down. This will make my life a little bit easier. Then we have our green. I think you guys understand what I'm going with, right? Then we have blue, and then we have purple. Pretty much rainbow, is what we're going to be doing with this. And I really wanted to go with, like, the basic colors. Like, when you're a kid, you learn the colors. Red, yellow, green. Oh, no, there's no orange. But green, blue, and purple. Like, they're super bright. Like, the primary colors are nice and bright. So, ta-da. That's what I went with. And these are all worsted colors. Now, the thing is they're not all the same brand. So I might have some variation in texture. I might have some variation in the actual size, but I think it'll be fine just because they are pretty much all the same. I wanted to make sure that they were. Now, if I were to be using like a sport or something, that would be weighed probably too different. So I do highly recommend, if you're going to get multiple colors and you're going to get like all of them, use the same weight. And then just check your gauge. So now that's what I want to work on, is the gauge. So for me, I want it to be like a lapgan. So I want to make sure that it's going to be probably like around 30 wide, 40 long. It's like around like a typical lapgan length, something around there. My plan is to use a 5.5mm. We can test that. Otherwise I might have to go up in size. We might have to use a 6, or I do have like a higher number that I could also use. And it's gonna really depend on the yarn weight. It's gonna depend on how your tension is and exactly what you're making with it. But I'm giving you guys options just in case you guys want to do something different. So if you're knitting this, I would also do a gauge. I won't have that available but I would like check to see like your size wise, like how does it look? How's it going? And I think mine will give you kind of like a rough estimate. You could even Tunisian crochet this, by the way. I debated on that, and then I was like, that might be too much. It's too much. So I am doing the basic tapestry crochet with this. I was gonna do half double, but I think I might just do single. I think that might just be easier, because otherwise it gets too long this way, with like the width being skinnier. I don't know. It would just, I feel like it would be off. So I gotta think about this. But the whole thing is I'm giving you that chart, right? That chart you're gonna get every Sunday. I'm gonna give you a piece of it every Sunday, and then we're gonna keep working bottom up. But yeah. I mean, we can try this. We can see how it goes. I can tell you, I'll tell you now, the end, the end size I currently have, it is this is like by square, right? Because it is a chart. It is 58 by 102. The chart. And then I'm also gonna add like a border onto it, which is probably gonna be like a 2-3 inch border, just to add more to it, and give it kind of like a nice finished look. I think that would be nice. But yeah, that's the chart size. Yep. I want to show you so bad, but like, nah, I should wait, but I'll give you guys all like the sneaky stuff, like the yarn and the tools and everything that I'm using. Let me see. Let me get the other two sizes out, because I'm gonna try a bunch of different things. So I have a 5.5, a 6, a 6.5, and then I have a 9. We're gonna try this, and we're gonna see if we can get a good gauge for this, so that it comes out the size we want and the way we want. And I think we can do that, and I think it'll be nice. It'll be fun. And I'm gonna use my base to test this with, because it's gonna be like the bulk, the outer edge, the inner sides, you know, it's gonna hold all the words, the letters. Some of you might guess what we're making. You probably could 100% guess what we're making. But I did make a chart for this. Like, I made the chart. So you can't just go and do it without it, but it'll be fine. Okay. So let's try it. Let's make a gauge and see what we're at, and then we'll keep talking about different stuff that we're gonna be doing. And then I do have another project that I'm going to tell you about. And if you guys have any suggestions for what we make with it, I would love to hear it, but I do have a couple different ideas for that one already in my head. I'm just gonna put this in my yarn bowl. I think that'll be fine, right? You spin okay? Maybe? Why is there like a piece that you're stuck on? Aha, okay. So when I tested this with the half double, I even did like a portion of it with all the different colors, and it did. It made it too tall, and the square actually looked more like a rectangle. So I was a little disappointed, because I was like, oh, I think half double would be great, because it'll be a little bit bulkier, it'll feel like a little bit nicer. But I do think it's going to make the square a little bit more of a rectangle, and that's the only thing that annoyed me. All right, so I think we'll try 5.5 first, and we'll see. I might actually have to go up like by a full-on size to get this to work out, but we're gonna try it. Let's see. Oh, and I want to start off with a single crochet. I like lost the word. I lost the word. I can't think of it. It's not coming to me. Like, the base row was just going to be all single crochets. I'm not going to chain to start off, just because I think this will make it a little bit cleaner. And if you don't know how to do this, I can teach. I can either give you guys some links, or we can actually work on that. I can show you today if you're interested. But it's actually pretty nice, because then you don't actually, you can can not worry about the chain twisting, and you can just completely make the single crochet all the way across. So you can see how that's actually working here. Words are escaping me today. I am having just one of those days. I think I am just like completely overwhelmed and I'm not gonna be able to think. Isn't that great? Isn't that always fun? Foundation! That is the word! Huh! It was not coming to me. I love you, Flurf. Thank you. They're confusing. I can show you. Here. I don't mind. I wonder if I should do this in different colors so you can see. But I'm so glad that you like said the word. I'm like sitting here going, the word is not coming, and the only word that would come to mind is base, and it's a foundation crochet. So I'm gonna do a foundation crochet. You can do this with any. You do a foundation crochet, like single crochet, half double double. You can do it with any of them. Since we are gonna be using single crochets here, I will show you. So you put it onto your hook. You're going to chain 2. Okay, so you're gonna chain 2 first off to do the foundation. Can I get a little closer? I can. Look how close we can get. You're going to go into the second chain from the hook, yarn over, and pull through. Just as if you were going to do a regular single crochet, right? This is where it changes. You're going to yarn over and pull through that first loop. Just like that. And then you're going to finish the full single crochet as normal. Now, what that did was it added that like chain here. You can see that little bump right here. That's where you're going to crochet into next. Into that stitch. It's kind of like you're creating the chain and then you create the single crochet on top of it. Then you create the next chain and you create the single crochet on top of it. So let me show you. So if I go into that chain next, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through that first one again, so you make the chain, and now you finish off and make the single crochet. So now you have 2 in your foundation. And so each time you're going to keep going into that bump at the bottom of the last single crochet. So you do it again. So that's gonna be 3. And then you go at the bottom again. And that's 4. And you can do this forever. You could make this as long as you want, as long as it calls for, but that's how you make the foundation. That makes more sense than any other tutorial found. I am so glad. Plus I'm here, so if you have any questions about it, I mean, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. And I know I'm using black yarn, so sometimes it's a little harder to see. I can always grab a lighter yarn to show you. But yeah, I know that can be confusing, but it is nice to use, and it's like a little bit of a little trick, right? So let's see. I guess I'll make it like a 10. I don't know. How big do I want to make this? See how many stitches we go. But I'm glad that that helped out. And if anybody else has any questions, feel free, ask away. I don't mind going through something or talking about it or trying to help you through something if you're confused. That's what I'm here for. I like to help people like with crafty stuff. That's like my thing. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 8, 9, and 10. Now with the tapestry crochet, if you've never done this before, so I have 10 stitches here. On the chart, it would be like, these are the first 10 squares. So every square is a stitch, is the idea. Now, you could take that chart and say, I want to do C2C with this, which 100% you can do, right? And instead of each stitch being each square you make in the C2C, which is usually made up of 3 stitches, will be a square. So that one is like square to square ratio. This one is going to be stitch to square. the way we're gonna be doing it here. If you're cross stitching, same idea. You know, little cross stitch square area is the square on the chart. Knitting, I would believe it's the same idea. So, like I said, I kind of look at this and go, we're doing a chart so that anybody can do any kind of crafting they can think of that you can use a chart. I wanted it to be a bit more universal so we can have a lot of people making this together if you're interested, obviously. But I think it's a fun idea. All right, so this is 10. Where's my little ruler? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. So, oh, that's centimeters. I am an inch person. I can put it both in inches and centimeters for my lovely friends who are not in the US. I do not mind, because I do have this handy dandy little ruler that has it on both sides. Oh, you can't see this. Let me show you. Let me actually show you. So currently, I'm at like 3.5 inches with the 10, which is almost 9 centimeters. Yeah, it's like 9 centimeters. It should be centimeters. This is my little handy dandy little ruler for gauging. All right, so let's do a few rows on this guy. We'll keep it at the 10. And we will check my size and see how that goes. And I will do some calculations to tell you guys how big this would end up being. The fun thing with this stream is kind of hilarious because it's kind of like a, hey, how do I do a gauge and how do I calculate it to see the size that it would end up being? Yeah. Fun math. Fun math. Let's see. But I want to make sure to get this out so that you guys can adjust to my gauge, and I'm not throwing it all off by like saying, oh yeah, here's all the stuff, and then you guys get everything you need and you're like, this came out super tiny or super gigantic, and I'd be like, I'm sorry. I want to make sure it's a bit easier for everybody. But since I missed Whip Wednesday with you guys while I make my little square here, what are you working on? Anything you guys are working on lately? Any crocheting, any knitting, cross-stitching, clay, drawings, editing, anything you can think of? Any of the fun crafts that you guys like to do together? Anything that makes you creative? I'd love to hear about your whips. As you guys can see, these are my current whips. I actually had, there's something in my background that I made for a certain little gaming competition that we're going to be doing next month. For the winner, I made a little prize. Just a silly little prize. But I think it'll be fun, because we will be doing a little competition together. So far, we have like 4 people, I think. I'm debating on like opening this up for more, but we'll see how we end up doing this together. But fun little sneak peeks today for everything that's happening next week. Everything that's starting to happen on Monday. Little sneak peek today, right? If you get to be here and join us today. All right, let's keep going. I'm like hungry, I realized, and I'm like, the heck? I forgot to either grab a snack or start dinner, and I feel really bad now. Oops. Oh, man. Okay. There we go. I think I'm gonna go 10 just to make this a nice square, so I can make sure and I can see if it is like a 3.5 by 3.5. And it is a square, otherwise I might have to make adjustments. I'm sorry. Of course, I'm like super sore today too, because I didn't work out. So I'm like hoping I can like sit here long enough. I did start a new fitness challenge this week, so I'm just like, oh boy. I am tired. But that's good, because I needed a good challenge to throw off the routine, get my muscles thinking again. And of course, then it storms today, so Harvey's like all antsy because we haven't been able to go for a WALK or an RUN, and he's driving me nuts. Okay, let's see. And I'm only gonna try this with the one color, since all of mine are extremely, like, similar, because they all are 4 worsted. I am going to just do this all in one. I suppose, and maybe for the advanced crafters here, if you're going to use different sized yarn together, you may want to gauge each sized yarn or each style of yarn, so that you know if, like, okay, now I'm using the red in this section or the white in this section, I need to switch to this size hook, etc., because that'll make it a little bit better for you. Otherwise, you might have issues. Or you could be using like a worsted, like 2 worsteds together, and then like some bulky. That could also be a fun idea. Just to get different textures in there. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more, and then we'll check my gauge. Okay. How are we doing on time? Okay. So that's going to be 10. So that's 10 rows by 10 stitches. So this is my... And you can see it is a little bit more of a rectangle. But these are single crochets as well. So I have across... Oh, it tightened up on me. So I thought it was... I thought it was going to be 3.5, but it did tighten up on me, and it seems to be more of a 3. Now that could be because I didn't keep my tension well. But that is like a 3 almost across the board here. And then this way it is... Oh! It is just off, but it is like a 3 as well this way. So we have a 3 by 3. And I think if I actually were to set this properly and like wet it and actually do all of that just to make sure that it was the proper size and it was cleaned up and everything, we'd have it as a good like 3, 3.25 is my guess. I don't think it would get any bigger than that. I'm not trying it, but this is where all my little mathy numbers are gonna have to come in handy. So let me get a calculator. So since it is 3 by 3, this gives me kind of something easy to work with. Let's see. So vertically, we're at 58 squares. And I did 10 rows. So 58 rows divided by 10 rows is 5.5 or 5.8. And then we have, I'm going to multiply it by the 3 because of the inches. So this would end up being, oh, only 17.4. It's not very big. I may have to use a bigger hook for this. I may have to use a bigger hook. My other thought is that we just like would add single crochets to the top and bottom as well, just to make it a little bit longer. We're gonna have the border around it, so I don't think it's gonna be too big of a deal. So it would end up being, if I did the 3x3, so this was with hook 5.5 millimeter. Yes, so that was a 5.5 millimeter. I made a 10 stitch by 10 row, ended up being 3" by 3". I guess if you're curious, the 3 inches would also be 8 centimeters. So 8 centimeters by 8 centimeters. Okay, so that's what would happen there, and then it would end up the full blanket. If we just did the picture itself, right, would end up being, let's see, 17.4 by, and the other side, what did I say it was? 102. So we do 102 divided by 10 times 3 times, it would be 30.6 inches. So it'd be 17 by 30. That would be the image. Which actually could be a really cute, like, tapestry hanging up on your wall type of thing. If we do something bigger, if you did C2C with this guy, it would be a lot bigger than this. Especially if you used a 5.5 millimeter hook. But let's see. I'm gonna try this again now. So that's what that one is. But I'm gonna try it again. And this is how I gauge. This tends to be how I figure out how big I want something to be, especially if I'm gonna make it with an image in it. I'm gonna use like a tapestry. Boop. Okay. I feel like the 6 isn't gonna make much of a difference. We could try a 6.5 and see what the difference is there. The big hook the biggest hook I have is like an O, but the the bigger hook I have is an N. Actually, I think it's more like a Q. The biggest hook I have, I think, is like a Q. Yeah, that thing is huge. But this is like a 9. So let me try the 6.5 and see what that ends up being, and then we'll try the 9, just in case that's not quite big enough. We'll see what we can do there. Okay. I want to make sure I count that up to see what's happening. Okay, lovely. Lovely, lovely. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna make it a 10 by 10 because this will actually help me figure out what would be best, because then they're all the same and it's easier to kind of like work off of. And I am not doing this right already. Hold on a second. Sorry. So again, I'm going to do the single crochet foundation. This is another reason I wanted to do the half double, because I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger. But it didn't like how that was turning out. So I definitely think the single crochet is going to be a little bit better for this tapestry piece. A double definitely is not what I would go with here, but you'd have to double the stitches, I think, for each square. Whoopsies. To do a half double or double. Because it's a little bit of a taller stitch. But the single crochet should be relatively the same ratio to the square. I'm not paying attention. Make sure I'm doing this right. Ah! Did I? Okay, I did. I did something funky. Hold on. I'm sorry. I think I went into the same stitch twice. That's something you have to make sure you're not doing. But this is just because I'm talking at the same time, so I start doing something funky. Gotta frog it. It's alright, no big deal. We don't mind frogging it. But thanks for joining me while I try to figure this all out for us for the month. I'm excited for this. I think it'll be a fun Kale for us all to do together. Um, and I've owed you guys a Kale. I know I have, so this is a perfect opportunity for us to throw it in there. Okay. My only problem with going to the 9, as much as I'm like thinking I might have to, is that it's gonna be kind of spread apart. It's gonna be a little bit holier than I'd want it to be, but I think it'll be okay. I think we can make it work. Oh, fair warning, we are gonna have an ad start in a few seconds, so you might get an ad. But all I will be doing is crocheting 10 rows. And then we'll be back, and we can check the gauge and check the size and see what we end up with. Okay. Ooh, I'm super excited. I don't know if you guys love like plants or if you guys are really super into plants and stuff like that, but like my morning glories, I put them into a hanging basket this year because I'm kind of excited to see them like waterfall out of the hanging basket. And they already are budding and like growing, and I'm super excited. I've been like taking pictures of them almost like every other day. Like, oh, look how big they're getting. Like, I cannot wait to see how that ends up looking. I'm very excited about that. I probably went overboard with plants this year. I went overboard because I wasn't finding what I wanted, so then I just started getting stuff. Look. It's fun. It's hard not to. I'll have to take some pictures so you guys can see all the different flowers and all the arrangements I put together. But I think it'll be fun. I think they came out really pretty. One of the cool leaves I got is pink and green, and it's actually called like the puppy love, and I'm just like, oh my god, yes, perfect. I also have like a new mint plant on my desk because my other mint plant didn't make it, and I'm sad. So I have my new mint plant that I will talk to and give all the love and tenderness to. But I do like having the mint around. One, it smells fantastic. Two, it gets rid of ants. And like wards them off so that they won't bother me. I'm not a big fan of ants in the house. I don't like the feeling of them crawling. It's like, no. No. So mint, definitely. Then technically I could like pick some of this off because it's peppermint. I could put it in tea. Or like suck on the leaves and stuff, and or put it like as like a little garnish on something. Just like little fun things. And that's 5. I feel like this is already coming out a little bit bigger. It could be like 4, maybe 5 inches. 5 might be cut like, probably not 5, but it does feel a little bit larger than our original one already. And you can see like going up a full hook size will do that, which is pretty cool. All right. What did I say that was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. So we're at 6. So 4 more rows, and then we can check the gauge and see how we're doing. And that'll help me figure out our lovely gauge for our tool set for Sunday. I'm excited for that. I'm hoping I can do it all right and it all makes sense for everybody and anybody who joins and gets excited. And I would say, I honestly think you could use scrap yarn. 100%. Just use like some fun scrap yarn in replace of like the colors, and just, you could use it at random. You could use like specific like super colorful ones like with multicolors in them. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Hey. Hey.
Concentrated Hera, welcome on in. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome. How are you doing? Are you a fellow crafter? Even if you take like the black color and you change this to like a multicolor, and then like you could even just do black for like the colors instead, and like have a super multicolor in the background, that would be fun. You'll understand why I'm saying that when I give you when I tell you what it is, but for now it's just sneaky peek. You get little hints and snippets. That's all you get. That's all you get. I might also make fun shapes with the colors at the end and put them in the background. I feel like such an ass because I'm like, I should just come out and say what it is, but I'm also like, I want to make it a bit of more of a surprise. I'm trying my best. In a couple minutes, then once we do more of this gauge, I'll tell you guys more about the upcoming project for next week to start off our St. Jude stuff. We'll be doing a fun throwback craft, but in crochet. Woo! Harvey, I swear you just scared me. How did you jump scare me just now? How? Gosh. I'm so jumpy. I don't know what it is. Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more! Yeah, the way I'm going to be doing the tapestry crochet is having multiple balls of yarn. And anytime there is a color change and I don't have that color at the ready, like right next to me, I'm going to use a new ball. Oh my gosh, I am like so clumsy. What is happening? I'll be using a new ball just so I can try to keep it super clean. And like the back of it's, I'm going to try to keep as super clean as I can, and then I'll like darn in the ends at the end. But still, I'm hoping that it works, but oh man, I'm nervous. It might also just be a giant headache and I'm gonna hate it and I'll be like, screw this, I'm C2C'ing it because I know how to do that and I'm good at it. And this is too much and I want to finish it by the end of the month. Anyways, so this is my 10 by 10, which is 10 stitches by 10 rows. And oh my gosh, it only added a half an inch. It legitimately only added a half an inch. Oh, that's so frustrating. Not even like, I was really hoping it would add a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so it is 10 by 10. I was really hoping it would add more, but I mean, this is fine. Yeah, okay, so. So I think we need to go up another size. Disappointing. So this was a 6.5 millimeter hook. So we're gonna go try it. We're gonna try a 9. And this was also 10 stitches by 10 rows. And it only gave me an extra half an inch, which I don't think is gonna be enough. I could do the math. Let's do the math with you guys just so you know what it's like. So again, we're gonna take that 58. We're gonna divide it by. Yeah, we're gonna divide it by 10. We're gonna multiply it by 3.5 instead of 3, which only gets us to 20. So it does add 3 inches all around, which is pretty great. I like that. So it's 20.3. And then we take the 102, divide that by the 10, multiply that by the 3.5, and we get 35.7. So, I mean, that's a lot better. For a full Lapgan, not good enough. Now, I could just make the border crazy, right? We'll have, like, that in the middle, make, like, really thick border, put a bunch of, like, colorful objects on it. I think that would be really cute. Could 100% do that, but I think I want to see what the gauge looks like. We might use the 6.5 if I hate how it looks with the 9. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. But this is all trial and error. This is exactly what I've been, like, kicking myself with trying to do for you guys with so many different projects. So you understand my headache with this, I think, now. So get ready, frog. Enjoy the frogging. Hello, Icarus. Welcome on in. How's your Friday going? How was your week? I have a feeling some people really enjoy the aesthetics of frogging and how it looks. It is kind of satisfying to frog a project, I'm not gonna lie, especially when there's a lot. You're out with your friends? That's awesome. I hope you guys are having a good time. Nice. Very nice. This is my 9. It's a lot bigger. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. So we go 10 stitches, 10 rows. Let's go. You know the deal. You know the drill. Why did I hear? Was that a blurb? Somebody tell me that was a blurb. It's throwing me off. That's throwing me off. Nothing was disconnected. How dare you? They're taking a break from jogging? Oh, are they jogging right now? Are you guys, like, doing, like, a run? Harvey and I like to jog together. I guess it's more of jogging. I call it a run, but still. You won't ever jog. You just don't like it. See, I used to hate it. But now I like running with my dog because I think it's something we can do together. He enjoys it. He gets his energy out. I'm feeling good about it. I also when I did, like, my first 5K, I was like, yeah, I want to do more of these. So I'm like, I have to get better at running. So I like it. I'm starting to like it more. But I just also just like that high you get from working out. I'm that crazy person that just enjoys the endorphins. See, I already don't like how far apart everything looks. Look at this. Because it's a worsted with a 9. It's, like, too big. Alright, one more stitch. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Here comes the easier part. You can definitely see the giant difference. I mean, it kind of gives it a different style, you know? But I don't know if I like it. I'm like, one of the things I could technically do, and it would make it a lot bigger, and I probably wouldn't even have to use this, is I could double up on the yarn. So I could use 2 strands of the worsted to make it bulky, or I could use 3 to make it super bulky. Why does that look funky? I think it's fine. And that would definitely make it bigger. That would definitely help, but it would use a lot more yarn. And that I was, like, hoping that I could just use kind of like the yarn I had at home. Kind of go with my scraps and stuff as well. The only thing that I was like, I'm willing to buy more of it is this, like, black charcoal-y color. Because I really love the different, like, hue to this, where it's, like, a little bit of a lighter black, which is more of, like, a dark gray with, like, the speckles of, like, a silvery gray in there. And I really like that. It's so pretty to me. I'm like, I'm willing, but I don't really want to buy more of the other colors. And I'm pretty sure I have enough. So we'll see. We will see how this goes. I may end up having to get more of this black and doubling it up or tripling it up. Which, you know what? Makes it way more of a cozy blanket then, right? Nice and thick and warm. I would enjoy it. Alright, let's see. Row 5. But I highly recommend when you get the tools and you're looking at the different yarns you want to use, definitely gauge your stuff, because especially when it's a wearable. I mean, you could say I don't care if it comes out too big or too small, and either use the same stuff I do or something completely different, but your tension might be a lot different than how I hold my tension. So it's always good to check. Especially if you're going to use different weights. Alright, let's see. Now, I know Sunday is still April technically, but I figured that was a good day to give you guys the tools that you're gonna need. So you still had like a week to grab everything, to figure out what you want, how you want it to be colored and everything, and then the next Sunday will be the first chart. The first quarter of the chart, I should say. So I know some of you are probably dying to know what we're going to end up crocheting next Wednesday. Now, it could be we work on this, you know, we could work on this together, but next Wednesday is just the tools week, so we wouldn't be working on this one together, right? So some of the Wednesdays might be I need to catch up, so we're going to work on our lovely kale. But I'm thinking for next Wednesday, we're going to be doing something fun. Something a bit of a throwback, something I found that I thought was super cute, and I was just like, oh yeah, that we could 100% do that together, easy. And I may have come up with found a couple charts, me and my charts, right, that we can use together. And you just have to make the pieces that go with it. But you could really make anything, and as long as you can find those like old school bead charts, you could make anything. I'm so excited. I feel like a lot of the stuff I want to do this month is going to be me doing like throwbacks to my childhood, which I think is fun. I think that's actually a cute way for us to do something. I might want to, I really do want to play some throwback games as well. I might have to get some emulators, we'll see. But I do know I rebought some games on Steam, which makes it a lot easier. Those I bought long time ago, too. I was like, oh, see, I should have saved Day of the Tentacle, because then I could have done that for a throwback. But we did Day of the Tentacle last year. But I would always be willing to replay one of those, maybe, as a special treat for subs or something. That could be fun. Alright, let's see. But I'll give you a little peek to what we'll be making after I finish my gauge. But I figured, you know, I'll mention it. You know, I'll get you guys kind of excited about talking about it. I am. I'm just excited for next month, period. It's like something I've been looking forward to, and it's like finally here, and I'm not ready. Alright, so that should be 10. So this is my little 10 by 10 a square again with a 9mm hook. So let's get this all written down. Let's get ourselves all ready. So again, we did 10 stitches by 10 rows of single crochets. How? How in the flippin' world is it only a 4? How? I'm so frustrated. Let's stretch it out just a little bit. I probably will have this one. I'll put it down and I'll even like spray it and get it to stop curling and whatnot. Come on. That doesn't seem right at all. Because like the rows are way off. How is it only 3.75? I was like hoping for at least a 4. It did not add like anything. I'm frustrated. So let's do the math. Let's see what this turns out to be. Okay, so we're gonna take our 5.8 times 3.75. Yeah, it's not much of a difference. Like, if I could have gotten this, and maybe it's just because my tension was, like, way too tight. But if I was able to get this to a 4, it's still, like, not big enough. I may just have to have this as, like, a small middle, and then we'll just add a bunch to the outside. I am frustrated. Like, we'd have to add, like, 5 inches, by the way, to either side. Because you'd want it to be at least like a 36 by 36. For like a lap gown, you know? That's what I'm thinking. So then we have 3.75 times 10.2. So at least the one direction, it is going to be a 38.25. So we either can use a 6.5mm hook and have it at 35.7, or the 9mm and have that at 38.25 for the one side, and I think that would be fine. The holiness of this is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to end up looking, but I always like that snugger fit, you know, that snugger look to it. But because this is going to have like a picture on it, which is words, because it's going to have like words embedded into it, I think it would actually be okay to use it where it actually has that bit of like a see-throughness, right? Just something you can like throw over you. It's not too warm, it's not too cool. It's summer months anyways, right? So think like by the fire, summer nights that are chilly, kind of a blanket is what I'm thinking it'll be. But I don't know. I can't decide. I don't know what you guys think was better, but I might end up using the 9mm hook just because it is a little bit bigger. You'll find out Sunday. I'll tell you on Sunday what I end up doing with all the tools. But again, 7 colors, black background, white letters, and then all the colorful embellishments, which is like red, yellow, green, blue, and purple. So I mean, like, again, recommendations for this, do what I'm doing if you want it to look exactly what my chart looks like. If you want it to be a little bit different, maybe even more crazy, I'm thinking change the black to like a fun multicolor, and then use like neutrals for just the letters themselves, or even like some like solids that match the multicolors, and I would still use like a white. You want that, you want to make sure that the letters are going to show up and are readable over the background colors. You got to make sure that that main color that you use for the letters is going to show up and is like a good contrast for the background. So that's a big deal to make sure you're thinking about. And as well as just using scraps. Just using some scrap yarns that you have, different scrap colors that you have for the colorful part, definitely also a big idea. And then you'll want just like a big set of stuff for the main colors. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate the hydrate. Okay. Let me think. Let's see. I mean, so that's that part. I have the chart made. I'm not showing it to you. I want to so badly, and I'm going to stop myself from doing that. But I do have the chart made, and you're gonna start at the bottom of this, and you're gonna get each section of it, each week, just to reiterate. And I think you're gonna have a good time with this. The first and the last panels, like the first and the last pieces that I'm gonna give you are going to be, I think, 2 rows larger than the 2 middle ones, and that's only because I've added like a border. I've added a couple rows to either end just to make it a little bit longer, a little bit wider, to just give it a bit more thickness. And then you can add a border at the end, which I'm definitely going to do, especially if it's going to come out this size. Then I can add a nice thick border on either end, make it the actual size I want, and be a lot more comfortable with it. Because typically, I'm going to pull this up because I always liked looking at basic sizes for blankets. Because it does help with, oops. There we go, standard sizing. Because it definitely helps if you're gonna make it for like something specific, or if you're making somebody a specific blanket. So I'm making a, let's see, where are you? Oh, they don't have it on here? How dare you? I looked at the wrong chart. Lapgan, 36 by 48. Is what they say for a blanket sizing. Now this is in inches. So a 36 by 48 inch is a good size for a lapgan. And that's why with the numbers I'm getting for the chart by itself, which is gonna be 21 by 38, I'm gonna have to add on some more. So like if I add on 10, I'm at least getting to, if I add on 10, I'm at least getting to 30. I'm still kind of 6 inches short from that, typical guide size, but that should be fine. And then a 38, I mean, if I add 10 there, that's like the exact size that they expect it to be. And that's the width, right? So like the length by the width. I think it'll be good though. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be super cute. And we'll figure out, I'm gonna see different shapes I can make for the background. And I'm just gonna sew those on top. So those aren't gonna be incorporated when I say I'm gonna make some shapes for my lapgan. Those are going to be just kind of like embellishments to put on top and in the background of the like the white areas, the black areas, because mine actually is gonna be a black background. But like that empty space, I'm gonna put some like shapes and stuff in the background. I think that'll be really cute and kind of like add to what we're making together. I think it'll be really fun. So that's the kale.
Hey. Hey.
Crackling Skulls Creations. I love the name. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for that follow. How are you guys doing? How are you doing today? How was your week? How's your Friday? What are you up to? What are you making? Tell me all about it. I'm gonna switch to here for a second. Yes, welcome. Hello. Oh, hi, Burns. Welcome on in. Welcoming everybody for a second there. How are you? How's your Friday? How was your week? Tell me all about it. How's it going? I'm excited though. This is good. I'm glad you guys like hung out with me for doing that gauge, but I also want to tell you more about little things. So, little sneaky peek. This is my basket of goodies that I've been practicing and making things, and it's good. It's fun. It's great. Making dabs? Oh my gosh. All the fun dabs. But I'm hoping you have a good time. This one is no ninja. Who's a ninja? Me? That one? Who? Get out of here. I'm like sore. Hold on. Everybody stretch for a second. Check your posture. How you doing? I did like a HIIT workout and I'm just sore now. I'm just sore. Okay. But we'll see. Your name is iOS, actually naming of a business you're in the process of starting. Oh, that's so fun. That'll be really cool. That's exciting to do, to start a new business and everything. I love it. Icarus, thank you for that lurk. Thank you for hanging out and lurking in the background. I'm trying to hit, like, I have a clip in my hair and it keeps wanting to fall out. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. Anyways, so let me see. I have a bunch of different colors and I still haven't like put the strings in yet. Like I actually have to like sew it all in so that these aren't hanging out. So you're not gonna like see these for the actual project that we're doing, but these are what we're gonna be making. A bunch of these. I have a bunch of different colors. See, and it's like, yeah. I don't know if you have any ideas what this is, but we're gonna make a bunch of these and then we're gonna put them together. That's what we're gonna be doing next Wednesday, and I'm excited about it. This is what I was like, oh, we could do this today, and I'm like, no, don't do this today. This is for next month. This is for charity month. This is what we're doing. This is exciting. It's all fun. But I think it'll be a really cute idea, and it's pretty simple. So if you're just starting off crochet, if you're like a beginner at it, I'm gonna tell you that I'm pretty sure, and I know you guys always make fun of me because I go, nah, you could totally do that, and it's like an expert type level like thing. I still think you can do that. But this is definitely more of a beginner thing. It's single crocheting, it's making these little things. That's about it. I'm telling you, that's about it. That's all you need to know is how to single crochet, and slip stitch. And that's gonna be a lot of fun. But that's like a nice little, a sneaky little peek of something that we're gonna be doing. And I put it all in my little basket here because I've been practicing and making different things just to like see what we want to do. Now if you're as old as me, now I don't know if they might have come back into style. I don't know. If you've ever done anything with pony beads, that's probably like a big hint, spoiler alert, pony beads, okay? You found a new game to be addicted to? What game? Tell me about it. You're as old as dirt. It's okay. It's all right. We accept all ages here. Sometimes you just feel old, sometimes you feel young. It's okay. Jedi Survivor, is that a new one that just came out, or is that just I'm not really like, I'm not like hip with all the Star Wars games. I know a lot of different games, but the Star Wars ones I'm like up to date with. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Now I have like a ton of different ones of these charts. And I've been trying to decide which ones I think would be best. If you guys have any suggestions, it could be any type of like inanimate object. It could be an animal. It could be from like a video game. It could be from, I don't know, a movie, whatever. We'll just have to make it into like, think about making it like a pixelated type of thing. Just came out at midnight last night. Oh no. Did you get it already? Did you get the game? Are you just like, yes, I've started it. I haven't slept. It came out last night. And that's when I started playing. That feels like something I would do, I feel like. You pre-ordered a few days ago, so you do have it. Dude, where is it? I have way too many things on my Pinterest board. And I am looking for a specific thing. There it is. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this, because this is what pony bead crafts are. Oh, here's a Minecraft one. That's actually kind of funny. But I can pull this up. Let me go back to here. this way, I can kind of play with this for a second. Ah, perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted you to look like. Okay. Now, I remember making these, and I remember my friends making these, and it was fun, and I don't know, it was addicting. It's one of, it's one of those things where it's like really addicting. These are pony beads. These are like the pony beads that people would make, and they were really cute. I remember, and I don't think I have them with me. I might. It's probably in like the attic in like a shoebox in the corner. I know I have an alligator or crocodile that has like a mouth that opens. And, and I'm like, I remember making the dog, and I remember making like a bunch of different ones of these. And like the lizard and stuff. I'm like trying to see if there's any other ones. You guys can see the ones over here. There's a cute little frog. There's like so many. There's like a Pikachu. You see the Pikachu? Yeah, so there's like a Pikachu. But they have, you can, as long as you have like the chart and you know how like the string goes through, you can make pretty much anything, which is really cool, right? So that's it. That's what we're gonna be doing. But with yarn, and crocheting and fun stuff. So yes, get excited for that. That's Wednesday. That's like a throwback for me, and that's why I figured that would be like something fun we could do together for the St. Jude charity stream. So we've been making those together. Let me turn that off now. There we go. So that'll be Wednesday. That'll be our first craft of the month, is going to be starting those. And I don't know, we'll see if we can finish one on Wednesday together. Otherwise, we can always just like make that go into more Wednesdays, and we'll just make that all month long together, and I think it'd be fun. If we make like a big project together, if we make one where we have to have like 80 beads or something, it might take a couple of days to make all of those together. But feel free. I'll even show you the charts that I'll be using, and if you guys want to like follow along and make them with me, let's go. Let's do this. It'll be fun. It'll be grand. So that'll be another one. So this is, to me, this is like me just going, haha, next month is gonna be fun. I have so many plans. And I'm just like revealing everything. It's great. It's so dang good. I'm so glad you're having fun with that game. I'm so glad. It's always fun to get a new game and enjoy it together. I'm just saying, it's just so good. It's so good. Do I have, what else do I want to show you? Is there anything else I want to like show you and be like, heh, this is also what we're doing? Probably not. I do have the incentives and the goals. I'm like so nervous to like show that, just because it's like a, do I have to do it then? Like those, that's it, I'm locked in. That's it, right? I'm also like super excited. So I guess, well, you know what, screw it. Let's sneak peek for everybody here for next month. I'm gonna show you guys the St. Jude. I'm calling it, for us, we are Lazy Pups Play Live for St. Jude charity live stream. Da, da, da. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Let me pull this up. I hope you guys like it. I hope you're excited. I hope all the little things that we're gonna do here gets you excited about it. Because it'll be fun, and I want, and even if you can't donate, please do not feel like you're obligated, or if you don't, you're like a bad person or something. You're not. If you're here and you're hanging out and you're sharing it, and we're just like having a good time together, it's beautiful. Crowd control. Heck yes, we're doing crowd control. Now, I don't know what games. We do have to kind of, I was gonna let you guys choose the games. I figured Stardew, I figured Skyrim. I don't know if you guys want to like jump back into Raft or Subnautica or anything. I would be totally down. But 100%, yeah, we're doing crowd control. You know it. You know it. But here we go. This is what I've come up with. I'll let you look at it. But as you can see, it's kind of fun. It looks a lot like their logo. I couldn't help it. I got so inspired when I saw their logo from the box that they sent me. And I'm so excited. All of the above. Yes. Yes. we will do as much crowd control as we possibly can, because I think that's such a fun way to have you guys interact and donate and torture me as we play games. But yeah, so these are the fun things that you guys can look forward to if we can get to those times. And yes, I am shooting for 3 grand. Is it too much? I don't know. You guys went crazy last year. I was so exciting, and actually the number right there for the green morph suit, that is the number that we hit last year. So I would love to hit that and then exceed it if we possibly can. I think that'd be so cool. So this is the plan. Yeah, I feel like it's just like spoiler day. This Friday is spoiler zone and sneaky peeks. 100% is what it is. I hope you guys like it. I hope you're having fun. I know I am, because I'm just like, I get to tell you guys everything now. Let me just tell you about all the fun stuff. I also want to do some clay, by the way. I want to do some more clay stuff. I've been like thinking about it. There was a friend streamer, a streamer friend, you know, another person that streams, has been posting all of her like pottery stuff that she's been doing, and I'm just like, I want to do more stuff with clay. It would be fun. It would be exciting. Must do this. Oh man. You're only aiming for 1K, but if you exceed it, you will be totally and utterly surprised. I would love it. I think you can do it. I think you and your community are able to do it, because we're all in this together. Let's go. I'm just like, I don't know, maybe we can. But look, this is what happens if we do. Hi, Harvey. You want to say hi to everybody? Okay, we're going to turn on the Harvey cam because he's hanging out. So there he is. Yeah, that $100 incentive, if you go over that, Harvey and I are gonna try to make some art together. It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be fun. I'll video it so you guys can see how messy it is. But he's gonna make some art for you guys. If you ever seen like how they do the art from the zoo animals and stuff, yeah, that's my plan. Oh man, but it'll be fun. So I guess that's all my spoilers. Hey, don't bite your leg. Why are you so itchy? Did I not give you your pill this morning? I am so sorry I did not give you your allergy pill this morning. I feel like a bad mom. Tomorrow. You have a puppy that is obsessed with his crinkly squeaker squirrel. Oh, I love that. Oh, we have a crinkly squeaker squirrel. Harvey, where's your squirrel? I think it's in the living room. He does have a cute, like, crinkly squirrel. I don't think it squeaks anymore, but it still does, like, that crinkly stuff. Psst. Boop. Okay. So we got the gauge figured out. We told you about the different colors and the cal that starts next week. We have, or I guess Sunday, technically, so 2 days. You have 2 days, well, 2 days and then the tools and then anyways. I told you about the new project we'll be doing on Wednesday. Is there anything else you guys want to know? Tell me, like, ask me questions if you have any like ideas, like throw them out there. I would love to hear it. Otherwise, I guess I should like work on something else. Let's work on a project that I can never get done and see how it goes today. Yeah? Does that sound fun? All right, my little basket of goodies. Let's hide that away. You guys can stay up here. It's like a nice little, like, colorful wall. I enjoy it. I do also really want to paint this. I don't know when we should paint this together. It's something we could have done, I suppose, today. We could even do it on the kickoff on Monday. We could paint this and then play a game. That could also be a fun idea. Because I don't think it'll take too long, but I think it would be fun to do it together. I should paint this. I really want to. Then I can have it up in the background. But thank you again, Tane, for the drawing. I love it. I did get this one. What did you get? Because this one's cute. I don't know what the other drawings look like, to be quite honest. But this is the one I got. It's got a little rocket ship. Little space theme. I like it. It's adorable. You're gonna post yours in Discord? Yes, please do. I would love to see it. If anybody else is also raising money for St. Jude and you guys got the St. Jude box, I would love to see if you guys got something different. Did you get the dinosaurs? The puppets? I also got a pizza hat. I got a pizza hat and I got dinosaur puppets. I know those are the other two things that could be different. You could get a burger hat or you could get like the shark puppets. I felt like the dinosaur puppets are perfect because we've been playing a lot of Ark lately. So I think that would be great. All right, let me put that there. I'm gonna pull this out and I'm gonna try to breathe and relax. I'm gonna pull out my Tunisian crochet project that I've been working on for how long now? Let's not think about it. Let's not talk about it. Am I ever gonna get it done? Eventually. I just need the arms. I've been saying this for months. I just need to get the arms done, and then I can put the whole damn thing together. I have to block it, but then I can put the whole damn thing together, and I will have my Tunisian your sweater from Spy X Family. It's frustrating. Horrifyingly frustrating, by the way. You put in general art. Yes, I want to see. Did you paint it yet? Let's see. You did start painting it. Oh, look at it. It's so much fun. Okay, I'm going to show it. Oh, this is also Patient Tade. All right, the artist of the group here, apparently. This. It's not. This. That's yours. This is really cute, and I love the colors you chose for it. It's so fun. So you got like a fun like plants and animals themed, and I got spacey. That's so fun. And you got the hamburger hat and the shark puppet. So you got the opposite box to me. That's actually kind of fun though. I didn't know I was getting a box. You know how incredibly excited I was? Thank you, St. Jude, again for that box, because it completely like lifted my mood. It made me feel so awesome and fun, and it got me so excited and hyped for May. I'm so excited for it. You're having to use your mom's paintbrushes because you made a mistake the outside when it was windy and down into the cracks of the porch. Oh no! The poor brushes, forever a part of the deck. Well, I mean, it's okay. It happens. I know, you just want attention. Oh, I'm getting kisses now, thank you. Okay. Should I get to crocheting? Should we just keep chatting and talking about fun stuff? Look, my excitement level is way too high. It's way too high. I'm telling ya. Okay. But this is my Tunisian sweater. This is one of the arms. Ugh, I didn't realize I just left it and like half of the arm was done. Hold on. If I can fix it. Okay. Apparently I was going halfway down and I stopped. If you ever have done Tunisian crochet though, it's like knitting. You put the whole damn row on and then you go back. Psst. What are you doing? Why do you keep looking at everything? What is that? Let me see. What is that? There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Stop eating invisible things. Okay. So I'm gonna try to take a breath, relax for a second, and then we'll get right into this. And we'll work on this for a little while. Today is a weird stream, I know. I hope you had fun though, because it's like it's me just trying to not go insane because I'm so overwhelmed by all of the thousands of projects that I have going on that I'm trying to finish. Ooh, by the way, for any more like updates on everything, let me put these commands into chat. Make sure to follow me on my socials. I will be putting up all of the infographics. I'll be like putting out like highlights, what we're gonna be doing, like I don't know, all of the fun things for next month. I'll probably I'll try to go crazy and I'll just be like posting it everywhere. Join our Discord If you want to be a part of the awesome community, you can show off your stuff. You can join in on different groups. I put out my schedule every week there, and then go listen to my podcast. I've been working my ass off on that, so please go take a listen. The teaser trailer is out now, and the lineup will come out probably next week, I think is the idea. But Volume 2 is starting soon. Oh, Harvey, you're supposed to sit and hang out with us now. We're finally getting able to relax. Rachel's trying to breathe and not go crazy. This project has me going crazy, but I keep having to put it aside and do other projects because this is kind of like just like fun one for me. Something I could use as cosplay if I wanted to cosplay, or just like a really pretty sweater if I wanted to wear a really pretty sweater. But if you're familiar with the anime / manga Spy X Family, I am making yours sweater because I can't help myself. I love that show. I'm kind of obsessed. I'm not gonna lie. I've grown very fond of that one. So I figured we could just at least work on it a little bit today and see if we can get a few rows done. Hang out for a bit. Spoilers everywhere. And then have a great weekend. That's where I'm going. Because then Monday, get ready. Monday is our first stream for St. Jude. I have no idea what we're gonna do. I've been trying to figure that out for weeks. I've been like looking at this calendar that I'm trying to make, and I'm just like, how do I kick off our live stream? If you guys have any suggestions or like excited about anything, tell me. We could paint and then play a game. We could play games together. I think that would also be a great fun thing to do. But we're definitely kicking it off on Monday, so get excited. All right. Let's see. This is the knit stitch, by the way. So this is Tunisian knit stitch, which I know it takes a lot of yarn, but look how pretty it is. It's just so pretty. It has been a little bit since I've actually gotten to work on this, so it's actually kind of nice just to sit back and get going. Okay. There we go. And if you guys are working on stuff, since I'm sharing all of the thousands of projects I'm working on, feel free. Let me know what you're working on. If you're working on any fun projects, if you're playing any fun games like Burns over here. If you're doing like, even if you're like in the middle of like some workout routine and you're really proud of yourself, or you just want to like tell us about it, I would love to hear it. I am down to support my friends with all of their works and progresses. That is what I'm here for. I can tell you, I'm only like a week into this current challenge, this workout challenge that I'm doing just to change up my routine and get my muscles thinking differently, and woof, I'm sore. I was down for the count for a couple of weeks anyways, so it's probably a good thing to get my muscles moving again. Oh, thank you. You guys are gonna hate me, but I have a pineapple pizza. I have a delicious Hawaiian pizza in front of me, and I'm happy. All right. Almost there. So this is, I know it looks kind of crazy the way it is, but the way I'm doing my arms is they're going to be rectangles that I'm going to sew together, right? So we're going to fold them this direction. So the way I'm having it is gonna fold this direction, sew it together, and then that'll sew to the shoulder area. So I have it. No, leave it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You bumped that way too easily. I have it so that it's wide enough for my upper arm with a teeny bit of a little give, and then it'll be the same width all the way down, so it'll be kind of poofy at the bottom, a little bit wider at the bottom, but it should be like more skin tight up at the top. And I think that'll work out. That's my plan, at least. I am going in this kind of blind because I don't have a pattern. I just decided, yeah, I'm gonna learn Tunisian crochet because I haven't done it in forever. So I'm gonna relearn Tunisian crochet. Make all the panels and everything because I have made like cardigans before, and sew it together. I'm like, that is my plan. I think it'll work. It's like I'll pat myself on the back. I'm pretty much of an expert like with crocheting, so it's like, well, I think I can figure this out and we can get it to work, right? So this one is just kind of like I'm making it up as I go along. And I only have arms left. I have everything else made. I'm really hoping it turns out okay. Okay. How are we doing on time? I might make today a shorter stream, so we'll see. But I didn't want to, like, not stream. I wanted to be able to say hi and hang out and do stuff, but I'm just, like, so overwhelmed by everything. So I'm glad you guys were able to let me let off some steam here. It was good. All right. Here we go. I need this. Have you come back to torture me? I'm sorry, no, to hang out with me, Harvey. He just wants my food. My little cuddle bug. He's probably just so restless because I wasn't able to take him for any sort of WALK or RUN today. I think he's frustrated with me, and it's like, but it was storming. What did you want from me? You don't like getting wet. Okay. I do have another thing planned for what I'm assuming. I will have to check, but probably like mid-month, we're gonna be doing a little competition. I have a few people who have entered with me. Well, it's my competition, so they've entered my competition. Where we're gonna be playing a cozy game chaotically, and trying to like get as many points as possible. We'll see who can get the most points to win, but it's just for fun. It's just to choose something different. But I do have a prize for the winners, so I think that'll be a little bit more exciting. But none of us are professionals, so don't expect any professional speedrunners here. Expect people to be stumbling over themselves the entire time. The panic will be real. If I can even get myself 5 points, I will be excited. But that'll be happening, so get excited for that. Trying to think of what else. I owe you guys a audio only Bob Ross painting. We'll definitely be doing that soon. I gotta get the right colors for it though. Every time I go to the store, I keep forgetting, and then I'm just like, good job. Time to go back again. But I think I'm missing like 2 of the colors that I need. My mods told me the color I need, and I just need to get those, and then we can do the painting together. Just we haven't had a lot of time. In March, I was like out of commission for stream. But we're back. We're better than ever. We got this. We're gonna get going. Hell, we might do some more Bob Ross paintings. That could be fun. So, lots of crafty things for the next month. Lots of gaming. Lots of fun. That's my plan. Okay. Do a couple more rows. This is actually settling me down. I feel like calm now. I should have had my heart rate monitor on. If you guys wanted to see how crazy I feel right now, I should have that on. I know my heart rate has to be like through the roof. There we go. Okay. And I'll make sure to add the URL. Technically, it's up and running already, my Tiltify for this campaign, but I'll make sure to get the QR code and the URL ready for anybody who is, like, just fighting and ready to donate. Alright, let's see. Now we come back. I love Tunisian crocheting. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually a lot of fun. It does feel tedious at times when you have to do like over 100 rows, but it's kind of nice, and especially when if you just kind of sit and are watching a movie or show or listening to a book or podcast, and it's just like easy to just kind of relax and do it. So if you ever need something that'll be a bit more of a stress reliever, learn Tunisian, because it's just kind of like the over and over repetitiveness of it is really nice. You can get very mindful with it. Takes a bit to learn, and you have to keep your like your tension and everything, so it's kind of like a little bit of a learning curve, but I know you guys can do it. I know my lovely little community can absolutely do anything you set your minds to. It's kind of funny because I've used this hook so much with the red yarn. It's kind of dyed the hook a little bit. It's a little pink. It's just a little pink. So I'm definitely gonna soap up and hand wash all of my little panels and then block them before I sew them together. But it's just kind of funny how much it's just dyed it's a slight pink color because of how much I've done with it. It's like a sweater dress, by the way, so it's a lot longer than just like a regular pullover sweater. Ah! Okay. All right. I do want to apologize because I know I've been like sometimes I'm late or I've had to cancel so many streams already this year. It has been a bit of a obnoxious year, and I'm trying to get everything to line up better and do everything that I promised you guys already. That's why I'm like, I still promise. I still owe you guys the Bob Ross painting. I know it's been like too long, but it's okay. I am working on it. I'm trying to get everything out there, but it has been a hell of a year already. Try not to let it get me down, but oh man. Just kind of struggling through it a little bit. I don't know about you guys. Hopefully it's like your year and you're feeling awesome and you're doing great and it's going super well. I would love to hear that, but if you're struggling, just know you're not the only one. I'm there right there with you. We're doing it together. We're getting through the year. But months like the St. Jude charity month for like Play Live, things like that, I get so excited for because it's like something to super look forward to and get to be a part of, and you're doing good. That's like one of my favorite things is like doing the charity stuff. So I want to be able to do a lot more, but I also don't want to overwhelm you guys or, you know, empty my entire bank account too because I love to donate. All right. But just so you know, that's kind of what's going on. So if I've had to cancel a lot lately or push a lot of things back, that's just because things are not lining up properly. But we'll get there, we'll get to it, and we're gonna have some fun with it. And no, I have not forgotten. Quite the opposite. Alright. See, nice chill way of winding down stream a little bit. All the exciting stuff at the beginning. Okay. There we go. Let's see. I don't actually know how many rows I've done so far. It's not nearly all of them. I can tell you it's gonna probably be at least 100 rows, but I had to redo this like 4 times. It's so frustrating. I've had to redo this 4 times. I got so far into one of the sleeves that it was like all the way almost to the wrist, right? And I realized the shades of red I was using, supposed to be the same dye lot, not the same shade of red, and it was noticeable. There was a line, and it was so devastating, and I have not touched it since, and I was just like, I hate this project now. I hate it. I was so upset. So I'm like, okay, we'll fix it. It'll be fine. The stuff that's supposed to be the same dye lot, when I bought those together, that's what I'm gonna use. It won't be as noticeable if I like use it and attach it at like the shoulder. It'll be fine. But oh my god, that was like devastating. And I've had to already restart it multiple times to make sure I had the right size correct, where it was like around. Ugh. Infuriating. Just so infuriating. So that's one of the reasons I haven't finished it, is because I was just like, I need a break. I put so much work into this and so much time and effort, and then it's just like, or frog the whole damn thing. Get it out of here. And like that goes with a lot of the other panels and stuff, is like I had to measure and then try something and then measure again and then measure it and like, okay, unravel this and do this again. And it's like, oh, it drives you crazy. If anybody has ever done like pattern making or any of the like, or if you are also like me who likes to just improvise a lot of your patterns, it can get so frustrating. But also very worth it in the end, I think. Like, it just feels so good. Okay. I could do like 1 or 2 more rows. have any other stories. Am I out of stories? Oh no. Oh no. That's okay. I'm just excited for all the stuff that's coming out this May. It's insane. I didn't realize how much everything was like lining up for May being like this incredibly insane big month, and it's just like too much. Too much is happening. But it's alright. It'll be great. Okay. Here we are, almost at the end. I love these crazy hooks too. I would love to do some more Tunisian patterns. If anybody has any suggestions, if you're a Tunisian crocheter, I would love to hear it. Tell me all about your fun patterns that you know of. Doesn't have to be like sweaters or wearables. Honestly, if it was though, I'd be like, hell yeah, let's go. My one friend is gonna be making a really cute top. And I'm very tempted to also make like a really cute like t-shirt top or like summer like tank top or something that's just like really fun, and I would love to do something like that. Make more wearables is what I need. But I would also make other stuff with it. I think it'd be fun. There's so many different cute ideas. And different types of stitches too, which is really cool. There's like the regular Tunisian stitch that looks a little bit more rectangular, right? And has like a ridge to it. And then this is the knit stitch, so it has like that V look to it as if it was actually knit. But then there's so many other ones too, and I love it. I think it's just so much fun. And you can combine some of them too. I feel now, like I made that other cardigan, the prismatic cardigan, with the Tunisian, and it's beautiful, and I love it, and it's so much fun. And I feel like so much more confident with the Tunisian stuff that I'm like, oh, I could totally do some more advanced trickery with the with the Tunisian. That's why one of the things I was debating on doing was actually making the blanket a Tunisian, and I was just like, oh, I could. It would be fun. Do I want to? I don't know yet. And I'm like, I better know, because Sunday is when I'm dropping the tools for everybody. But the fun thing is that anybody can do whatever the hell they want, and I'm trying to be the person that's doing the one that's pretty basic and simple, so that when we do any pieces of it together, I can kind of like help you out and all of that. But I don't know. Now I'm kind of like, maybe I should at least see what it looks like when I do Tunisian versus like the tapestry stitch and everything. I'm like, ugh, because there's just so many options. I was really tempted to just make it a C2C, and I was like, stop. No, you did a lot of C2C last time. Let's do something different. So I always like trying to mix it up a little bit. Oh, see, that's not too bad. So it was like about 5-6-ish minutes to do one row. That's not bad at all. I don't think. Probably could be a lot faster if I wasn't like talking and paying attention to literally 5 different things. Then yes. But I don't think 6 minutes is too bad for per row here. Then it's like 600 minutes though, right? And then so then you gotta think this is gonna take me like 10 hours to do one arm, and then another 10 hours to do the second arm? Don't tell me that. Oh no. Why did I have to do the math in my head? And I still have to do like all the rid. Oh no. The ribbing. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna cry. I might cry. But this is like my ongoing project. This is the... When I get it done, I get it done. If I get to go to a Comic-Con or some type of convention and wear it and cosplay and see if anybody recognizes me, yeah, that'll be fun. I would adore that. That would make me so excited, but that'll be eventually. I feel like my throat is getting dry. I was like, have I been talking that much? I'm like, I guess I have, right? It's been a lot. And then it's like already tuckering me out. Oh man. It's like another reason I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream today. Not too crazy, but just a little bit. Oh, that's the other thing. We never really got to celebrate. And we talked about this last week. We didn't get to really celebrate hitting 1K. And I know my my streamer friend Andy had mentioned that earlier in the stream. And I do still want to like celebrate and do something silly and fun. And we had talked about making cooking together and baking something together, and I did find a recipe, and I do have that in the works, so that's gonna be another fun stream for us too. I wanted to do that before next month, but you know what, we'll just incorporate it. It'll just be something silly and fun for us to do together. So we'll be doing a cooking stream as well next month, so get excited. Because we have only done that one other time, unless you want to count the pumpkin stream, which was more of a crafty stream, but I had to do it in the kitchen because it was a giant mess. It's just such a pain to set up in there that it's just like, But we will be making the strange bun from Stardew Valley, yes. It won't be the exact recipe from the game, but somebody came up with a really perfect recipe for it. And we will be doing theirs. You'll get more information once that comes up, but I'm excited. So many things! I told you! I have so many plans, so many fun things for us to do. And I'm trying to make it varied and different and exciting, so whatever you're into, we'll have a good time. But I do think I'm getting tired. I think my voice needs a break, and I'm hungry and I want to eat my pizza. So let me finish up this row, and then I will find a fun friend that we can take you guys to. That is probably... We'll see if they're crafting. We'll see if we can find like a fun crafter friend or streamer that we can go to. I don't know who's live or what they're up to right now, so we'll have to find out in a second. Okay. Look at that. It looks so good. I'm so happy with how this is looking. And how good I've gotten at it. Honestly, I'm actually really proud of like where I started and where I've gotten to with the Tunisian crocheting. So we did a few rows of that, which it came out really nice. So let me just pull this back. Come over here. Over here, microphone. Get in my face. Oh, we'll turn on Harvey so you can say hi to him while I take a look to see who's doing what. So next craft stream will be the pony beads. So get excited for that. That'll be Wednesday. Oh, I guess the next craft though, if we do paint our little board, our little canvas from St. Jude on Monday, that'll probably be the next one technically, but I'm also gonna count next Wednesday as our like first big one. So let's go here, and that'll be the pony beads. And I'm really excited for that. So if you have any suggestions for those, if you want to do like a frog, if you want to do the lizard, if you want to do a dog, we could do something like that. I think that would be fun. I have ideas, so if you guys are just like, I have no idea anything, let's go. I do have ideas for us, so I will go with those if we have nothing else. Let's see. Let's check this first and see if they're gonna be live still. Otherwise, I may check this first. Okay. I want to take you somewhere fun. I gotta take you somewhere fun. It's Friday, right? Okay, I think it would be kind of fun to go here, honestly. So I think we're gonna go for a game. We've come here before. They're doing, it looks like a challenge, so that's kind of fun, and I like it. And we've actually, I think we started this one too. I need to get back into it. I love playing The Sims, but still, sometimes it's just like I don't have time. But we'll go over here, and we'll bring the shenanigans this way. All the links are in chat for my socials, for Discord, for the podcast. Please check all those things out. Please follow me, subscribe, all of those cool things. Get excited for next week. That's our St. Jude month of May. All month long, all the fun things, bringing back the childhood, bringing all the fun and creativity that we can. But for now, let me... Oopsies, there it is. Let me get the raid call and the sub raid in here. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or great night wherever you are in the world. Have a fantastic time zone. I will see you guys next time. Please use the raid call, use the sub raid, and let's get this raid started. We're gonna go say hi to David Sim, and we will bring the fun shenanigans over there. Thank you guys again. I hope you had a good time. I hope you're excited. I hope showing you all of the fun spoilers and teases and all of that and working on some fun projects together got you excited too. So I need to go eat my food and take a break. But again, thank you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.